spoken to, Mrs. Merton can help you, whoever you are and wherever you are and whatever you're doing.
Because people do all sorts of different things on a Sunday night, I think.
They do, don't they? It's a religious day for some, and for others, it's a relaxing day, isn't it? And for some like you, it's a working day.
It is, yes.
Because, of course, this may sound like fun and, frolics, but it is work for you, isn't it?
It's very hard work for me, and a lot of the listeners,
Oh, that's a very funny comedy joke. To start off with a laugh, Martin, is very, very good.
I always think it's important.
I think you sound a lot better on a Sunday.
Do you?
You sound much more relaxed.
A lot of people have said that. It's because, as you say, it's a relaxing day. And
you filled your belly with a roast dinner. Does your wife cook a roast dinner on a Sunday?
Yes, we usually have chicken, something like that.
Do you?
Oh, yes, chicken.
Lovely. I think the listeners like to know these little details because you're just a voice to them coming out of their wireless, and they like to associate your voice with whatever you eat, things that they like to know things about you. Because I know what people who've spoken to me say things that, I heard that Martin's got gingery type hair, that kind of thing. They like to know.
Right. And do a lot of people ask you what I eat?
Oh, many people
you get letters about that.
And what size you are, that kind of thing.
Right.
Because they're so acquainted with your voice, they just like to know. Oh, look. Hello. See, I got my nephew with me today, Martin.
I know.
That's him waving at us through the window.
That's right. Well, he can come in. It doesn't matter. Provided he's quiet.
Well, do you know what he's doing at the moment? He's got a band together, a band of young boys, and they're all very nice, and they want to get a record into the popular parade, you see.
Oh, right.
So he was mad, and could he come? So I was round today, and I said, you maybe could come, and he's vacked the hall and landing, which is a job I don't like doing, and he's took out the rubbish and things, and it was, of course, all to enable him to come with me.
And he's vacked for you?
He's vacked everywhere for me, and I said, oh, go on then, come with me, let's see if Martin will let you have a little word on the radio.
Yes, no problem. Well, would you like to...
Are you sure?
It's Craig, yeah?
Yes.
Craig, would you like to come in?
Come in. Okay, I'll go and get him.
Go and get him. Tell him to come in. Craig, you've got to talk into that microphone there.
It's a studio, radio studio.
Thanks.
Now, say hello. Say hello to me.
Hello.
Hello, Craig. Tell me about the band of young people you've got together.
Oh, well, can I thank my Auntie Dorothy for letting me come in?
Oh, that's all right, love.
Well, they're young...
Could you speak up a bit?
Sorry, they're young chaps.
He's very nervous.
I can see.
They're young chaps from near Auntie Dorothy's. They actually live in Stretford in Manchester, don't they? Which isn't too far away from you. And you've met them, haven't you? You've met Mark.
Oh, but I've met him. He's very nice.
He's a lovely boy.
Well, tell me about them. Have they got long hair?
No. I know they haven't, thank goodness. Couple of training shoes I noticed amongst some of them in the band.
A few of them do wear training shoes.
Yes, and what else do they wear?
Jeans, don't they, and t-shirts.
They looked very clean, I thought.
Right.
And well turned out, creases in the clothes.
I think some of the groups nowadays are cleaner than they used to be.
They are, aren't they? Look at the...
Well, you probably don't know the names, but no,
I do. Look at the...
Do you know the names of the groups?
I'm coming to it. Look at Pavarotti.
Pavarotti. Well, he's a very clean group. But there's a lot... I mean, they are cleaner, some of the groups. So you remember the Rolling Stones? You would remember them from years.
Oh, they were terrible youths, weren't they? Long-haired and loutish. I think nowadays, young bands and things, they don't think they have to be loud and brash to get on. Yeah. Which is why because these boys do a lot of good work for the old people, don't they?
Yes, they do. The empty bins around the area, which they've saved up the money to actually...
Have we said what they're called, the group?
Oh, sorry, they're called That Uncertain Feeling.
That Uncertain Feeling.
They're a mouthful.
And I noticed they have the records on Dead Good, it's called, isn't it?
Dead Good.
Dead Good.
It's a modern way of saying very, very good.
Is it?
You see.
That's a bit of a modern
technology type usage.
Technology
thing, you see. Because they are young boys and they're influenced by fashion and things like that.
They're an indie band, aren't they?
They're Indian, Martin. Indian.
No, they're not Indian. Independent, I think it's short for.
Yeah.
Independent. You told me they lived with the mothers.
Well, they do live with the mothers, yes.
But I know what you mean. They're not
music, type of music.
You won't understand it,
The thing is, though, if people were listening now, and this could get to number one in the popular parade, it would be marvellous, because what did you tell me you're going to buy, Craig?
I'm going to buy an E-Type Jaguar.
You see, if it gets the and he hasn't got a car, no, he hasn't even got a bike at the moment.
That would be marvellous. So you're in charge. You're in charge of the band. You're managing.
Yes, I'm the manager. Yeah.
That must be. It's quite a responsible job for a young chap like yourself.
Well, it is. Yeah, with youths for young men. Yeah.
How did you get to do that? I mean, how did you...
Well, funnily enough, Martin, I was on the radio at one stage as well, and they sent me a tape in. And I liked it, you see, and then they asked me to manage them.
But it was the only tape it'd been sent, and do say that, Craig.
Well, that's unfair. I had got a couple, and that was the best of the two, you see.
And so you thought, I'll manage them. And so what percentage do you get?
Quite a lot. It's an undisclosed sum.
It's a lot of money.
But not enough, really, not enough.
Does he? He's got it in a jar at home.
So he's not got a building society account or anything. Now he's a manager.
No, it's like with
trustee savings. Or something?
He's got some 5s and 20s in now.
My Auntie Dorothy's given me a lot of advice though about management.
Well, you see, with me knowing about how to do radio, things like that, you see.
You're a useful contact.
I can help him very much, you see.
Okay. Should we have a listen to the record? Should we...
I'd love to.
Would you describe them as one of these Manchester bands, really?
So they are from Manchester, but they're not in the same kind of...
Not like the Happy Mondays?
No.
Oh, no. Who are they? But they're certainly not. They've not copied nothing of anybody.
The Stone Roses? They're not like...
I don't know. Well,
not really, no.
Apparently they're like four young boys who want to sing melodic harmonies.
Right. Well, let's have a listen to the...
Yes.
No, we'll have a listen. Should we have a listen to the...
let's listen.
We've got the compact disc.
An introduction.
Sorry. Yes, this is That Uncertain Feeling. Hey, I'm like a DJ.
You're very good.
And this is called Sunriser.
Sunriser. Ooh.
That's Sunriser, which is the new single from That Uncertain Feeling, a band from Manchester, but not a Manchester band. That's a very important distinction there. And that was rather good, wasn't it, Mrs. Merton?
Weren't they brilliant? Nice. It was marvellous.
Yes.
Very, very melodic, I thought.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good.
Right.
Classy.
Craig, can I thank you for coming in and bringing the record in for us to listen to?
Thank you.
Can you go and get some autographs now from other DJs?
I know you're keen, aren't you? You want to get some autographs. So,
please. Thanks very much.
Well, off you go.
Oh, that's all right, lovely.
Thank you for coming in.
Okay. Yes. Goodbye.
Bye.
Weren't they awful, Martin?
Don't say that. He can...
Oh, they were terrible. I like to say they were good, you see, because he's very involved with them. It sounded like cats caterwauling. It's awful. I put my fingers in my eyes. Did you see when I was pretending to get the wax out? I didn't want to hear them. I didn't want to listen.
I think probably they're designed to appeal to younger people. That might be it.
I don't think they're designed to appeal to anybody. I think they're one of those unappealing to... But you see, he's a very good lad, Craig, as you see, and I do want to help him. So, and you never know, somebody listening might not have turned off. No. So you never know, you see.
Somebody might buy it.
I don't think so.
On Dead Good Records.
Did you like Craig?
He was a very nice boy. I could see the resemblance, actually. I could tell he was from the same family.
Sometimes I think he's not too clever, if you know what I mean. He's not, I don't think he's all there sometimes. No. But it's
not always important, though, is it?
Oh, no.
As long as you're happy.
Only managing a band, it's nothing important that he's doing. He's not a doctor or anything. But that's another thing. I wouldn't use retarded, but simple. But I like people like that.
He's very, very friendly.
Lovely.
Very friendly to everyone. So, have you got any problems this week? Anybody sent you any problems or anything that you'd...
Yes, I have had a few problems this week. Now, just wait there a second.
You've got them tucked away in your handbag there.
I have. I'm not prepared at all today, am I? Yeah. Now, this is one from Sheila in Swinton. Dear Mrs. Merton, I've just been asked on a date with a boy called Colin, and everything in the garden would be rosy, but he's asked me to go to the pictures with him on Friday to see Freddie's Dead, which I've found out, Mrs. Merton, is one of the Nightmare on Elm Street films with a scary man in it. Oh, Mrs. Merton, I don't want to go as I'll be scared stiff, but I don't want to stand Colin up as he's so nice. Oh, Mrs. Merton, what can I do? Please help me.
So what does she do?
What does she do?
What does she do?
What does she do?
Yes, what does she do?
You see, what's happened is this, I've looked into this. I tell you what I did ask Greg, you see.
It's a sort of film...
He told me all about
I was thinking it's a sort of film that would appeal to the people who like that sort of music.
Probably, because that was scary. And it's about a scary man who dresses up in a scary face called Freddy Krueger. And he, of course, goes around scaring the wits out of everybody.
It sounds scary.
And, of course, they live on Elm Street. But apparently it's the 6th film of these Elm Street films. And I was thinking that by now, of course, you'd think people wouldn't want to live there, would they? If all those things go on.
Very difficult to sell a house there, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be? You wouldn't want to live there, would you? So, what should she do?
What should she do?
So, you see, what should she do?
Well, yes, because she keeps...
Because it's a problem. It is a problem.
It is a problem, because Colin is a nice boy,
she likes him, you see. Now, I'm wondering now about this scary film. You see, she could always close her eyes, because if she likes him so much, she should maybe go with him rather than stand him up, because he might think she wasn't interested, and maybe go with him. And then, of course, and if she was very scared, she could maybe hold his hand, something along those lines, and then maybe everything would be all right.
Right, or she could suggest that they go to another film. You know, she could say...
I never thought of that.
Yeah, she could say, yes, Colin, I'd like to go to the pictures with you, but how about a different film?
Of course. In fact, that's what I was going to say.
Was it?
That's what I was going to say was the answer, of course, is yes, don't go. Go and see another film. So that's Sheila solved there with a problem at the pictures.
Marvellous, right.
So...
I don't think, have you had a joke this week? I don't think you've...
No, we've had no jokes at all this week.
I think a lot of... Because it's after Christmas and everything, it's a bit sort of grey.
Nobody can find anything to be... I'll tell you one which is not a new joke, but probably a lot of people listening won't have heard it. And this hasn't been sent in, it's one of my own.
Oh, right.
It's in the knock format.
Knock
of
format.
A joke. It's a format.
Right. So, knock.
No, I say to you, because it's, of course, magic. Knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor Who?
You see?
Right, so then it's Doctor Who. That's at the door.
Oh, it's very, very funny.
Very comical joke.
Because, of course...
and that's not been sent in by anybody?
Nobody's sent that in. You see, we've had a shortage on the joke front this week. So that was... I can't remember whether I made that up now or whether somebody told me.
I've heard it before,
actually. Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen it on a cracker.
Have you seen it? Oh, that's a shame. But it was funny nonetheless.
It was very good. So...
If you've got a problem, big or small, Mrs. Merton can help you all. And I think that's a nice way to finish.